Hello everybody and welcome to video number 5 for my combination knit and crochet slouchy hat Sunny, which you'll find a link to in the description of this video if you're interested in purchasing the pattern from my website. In this video I am going to go through a little bit more of the Tunisian crochet hat crown, as well as how to do decreases along your Tunisian crochet rows here for this hat. So to start with, we are going to have a little examination of the column I've done, bearing in mind, of course, if you are following along and playing along with the pattern there, your column or your row of Tunisian crochet that we have here will be way longer because you'll have started with way more stitches. But currently you can see that we have got our garter stitch hat band done. We've got a row of traditional crochet, actually 2 rows of traditional crochet there. We are starting into the hat band, which of course should be an awful lot deeper than I currently have here for this little sample. On our row here of Tunisian crochet, you will see that there's a series of rungs, like it's a little ladder here, all the way up our column of work. And I've got my V, which is a little twisted, but it's there on top of my crochet as well. This doesn't count as a rung. Neither of these are used in our count. So I'm going to put my nail over those. You can see there, I'm hiding them. And I'm actually going to focus on this, and this rung here to begin with, because we start column number 2 with a 3-line decrease. And how we do that essentially is to slide our hook through all 3 lines like so, like a bolt locking a door, straight through. Then we go yarn over and we draw back through all 3 of those lines. So we've taken 3 lines and we've turned them into 1. At this stage we are going to crochet to within 2 lines of the end. And I'm going to pick up my very next line along, yarn over and draw through. So 1 has become 1. The same thing with the next line. Same thing with the next line. Next one here. And we've got 3 left, so I'm going to do 1 more of these, just picking up a regular space. And now I have 2 lines left, and you can see them there if I focus. There we go. We have got line number 1 and line number 2 right there. And the pattern also calls for a decrease of 2 lines at the base of our column. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to turn them into 1. Again, similar to the start, by doing a yarn over and drawing it back through both of those lines like so. So we reduced 10 lines to, remember that's the one on the top, so we'll ignore that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've gotten rid of 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom there. The last thing we need to do on our downward pass of this particular column is once again to have a look at the hat band and find the very next V along that is unused, which is this little guy here between my nails. And I am going to put my hook straight from the front to the back, stabby straight through like so, yarn over and hook my column into the fabric with that little loop there. That's now attached. Our upward pass is the same all the time. So we're going to go yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, and we're just going to repeat that yarn over through 2 the whole way back up until we are down to 1 loop on our hook. You can see that happens pretty fast when you have a few loops, but you will have a few more than I did there. And you can see there now, that's our second column done. At this stage you may freak out a little bit because your second column will seem a lot looser than your first one, but that'll always be the case. The one you've just completed will not have a partner on this side here to help fill it up. The reason that this one seems so solid and dense here is because this second column has actually helped to fill the first one up. So when I do number 3, number 2 will feel nice and dense and number 3 will feel loose, etc, etc, etc. But we fix that at the opposite end when we're binding off. The last row won't be all loosey-goosey like this one here. But there we go, that's column number 2 with your decreases, your regular spaces and your decrease at the bottom there. Follow, like, subscribe, and do link to my Patreon as well. Have a click there and see, and say thank you to all my Patreon people who you will see listed below for making it possible for me to take the time to do videos like this. Thanks a million for watching.